Hola amigos, amigas, welcome back to my channel. So if you followed me on my social media, you would have known that I had gone on a holiday to Spain and it was quite a long trip. My trip to Spain has been the most exhilarating, exciting but tiresome trip ever. We did a road trip, my husband and I. We covered around 1700 miles. So from Barcelona to Madrid, from Madrid to Sevilla, from Sevilla to Portugal, Portugal back to Sevilla, and from Sevilla to Valencia. And because of driving, you get to see the landscape of Spain even much more better. When I saw the movie Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, it was in my wish list to go to Spain and do a road trip. I wanted, just like how they did, that's exactly how I wanted. If you are planning to go to Spain on a holiday, then I suggest that you watch this video of mine and you also watch my vlog, because over there we tried, my husband and I this time tried to make it a little more different for you, because we are going to give you a summary of things like travel, expenses, where to stay if you're on a budget, where to eat if you're on a budget. There's so many things that you can go and check out. It gets really confusing if you are touring around. Spain is known for its high street fashion because that is the mothership of your Zara, Bershka, Pull&Bear, Desigual, Stradivarius. All of those brands come out of Spain because that is where it's born. Before I left, I contacted a few friends of mine who have gone there a couple of times and I got their opinion on what I should be buying. So I want to share that with you, as well as I contacted a friend of mine who's lived there and he gave me such amazing recommendation. But before I do, you know the drill. Please do subscribe to my channel and watch this video and call it a day. So let's get started. As shopping is concerned, if you are going to Barcelona, please make sure that you go to the Gothic area in Barcelona. It's called the Gothic area. Everybody knows that. It's got a mix of high street fashion as well as vintage fashion. It's got that junk jewelry, it's got the shoes, it's got that authentic Barcelona makeup and skincare. In that area, there was Desigual. Now Desigual is very authentic to Spain. I don't know if you guys have heard of Desigual, but their outfit is very much, I always felt it has got a very bohemian but very Indian inspired outfit. So a lot of sequins, a lot of colors. It feels like you've got these jackets made out of bandhani effect. In fact, I didn't shop anything at all from Desigual excepting for this one earring, because I saw this and I was like, this looks pretty, and you know me and my jewelry, and you know me and florals, and this jewelry had a floral print to it, and that's why I went and picked it up. Reversible earring that I can wear, and let me show you a close-up of it. Pretty earring. On one side it is gold and on the other side it's a muted gold. So this was my first buy from from Desigual. When I went to Portugal, we went to the coastal area of Portugal and we went to Faro. Before going to Faro, we went to this quaint little small town in Faro area. This one shop was opened. It was a jewelry shop called Parfoy. Now I don't know whether I might just butcher most of the names that I'm just giving you right now, so that is why I said it'll all be there in the info bar. So I got this very pretty ring. It has that right amount of colorful gemstones, and my rings have to be either really super delicate or it has to be really chunky. And then I got this earring, this thread work right over here, delicate gold clasp. Of course it's not like a clip-on earring, but it looks like that, and I felt that it looked very I looked like a Spanish dancer when I wore this. This ring was around 4 euros and this one was around 5 euros or something. In Barcelona, I wanted to show you what I picked up from Stradivarius. These are just plain earrings. I love my chunky earrings, and gold, a mix of gold and silver is very much on trend right now. So I've seen that a lot in Spain as well, where the girls were walking with one silver earring and one gold on the other. I want to show you the clothes that I got. I think most of my shopping I finished it off in Barcelona, because I knew that when I go to other cities, I don't want to spend time shopping, and Barcelona we spent the longest time, so I just thought I might as well go to the high street, because once you check out one of the brand stores, it's more than enough. You don't have to keep going to every other Bershka and every other city when they have almost everything the same. So, and I think this was for around £4 or something, and I just saw this very grunge grey, almost like a stonewash grey kind of a t-shirt. It's this oversized t-shirt which folds right here on the sleeve, and I love my oversized t-shirt. I was living in this. I was wearing this with my shorts. If you followed me on my Insta stories, you would have seen it. Another one that I wanted to show you, which I totally loved. This is also from Bershka, and this was around €4. Slogan t-shirts are very much in, so anything that's got a written slogan on it, then you know you're very much on trend. But what I love is that it says me plus dog equals happy, and can it be more Shweta? No. You know, stripes are very much in right now, and I picked up this black and white striped dress. It's a maxi dress. For me, I wanted it to be all the way till my ankle, but this comes just about 3-4 inches above my ankle, but that's alright because I feel I can carry this off with a nice leather jacket. It will look really smart. There is lines like this, vertical lines will actually make you look much more slimmer, so just remember that when you're picking up striped stuff. So yeah, this was the other buy. I really love this. Before I was leaving, I think the last day of us leaving Barcelona, we were walking again to the Gothic area, and I remember when I first visited the Gothic area, I saw this place called the Fridays Project. It was, you know, one of those pristine boutiques that when you walk into, everything is white, everything is cream, everything is beige, and it's like when you walk in only, they'll be like, welcome. You know, one of those shops. Have you ever gone to one of the shops where it is like a little bit pretentious, but it is actually so beautiful that you are so scared to even touch an outfit, that because you don't want to dirty it in case they go like, oh, you need to pay for that, which I suppose that's exactly how they would talk. In Spain, also, when you go to such shops, always check out each and everything. Don't go just by what the front quarter of the shop will show you. Go behind, you know, where the rails are kept, because they have hidden sales out there, which is very strange because maybe they don't know how to communicate to you. That's another thing that I noticed. In Portugal, everyone spoke English. In Spain, not as much. So when I went inside, I was like, is there a sale happening? And she's like, oh, see. So I was like, okay, thanks for telling me that. I was always looking out for a denim skirt, and I picked up this denim skirt. Yeah, this was around €55, guys. And I can see pounds also written there, so I'm assuming Friday's Project is here as well. I love the skater vibe to it, and I thought that this was really nice and cute, and I got this for around £11, and I was like, oh my god, you're coming home with me. And the last is obviously Zara, because like I told you, the mothership is there. When you go to the Zara in Spain, you will be like, you'll just sit and just stare at the store, because some Zara stores are around 4 levels, and you're like, oh my god, where do I start? They have so many things there in the Zara store. It is so huge. You get so overwhelmed with the kind of things that you would get there. You go crazy at first. You want to buy everything, and then suddenly you're like, you know what, I can't handle this. I just can't. I saw this shirt dress. In fact, Giri saw this, and Giri wanted me to pick this up because I was going for a white outfit as usual, because I'm seriously, guys, the amount of white that I'm having right now, I can give Simi Gariwal you know, a run for her money. It goes slightly below my knee. I love the fact that it's got a knotted front so that it just cinches your waist and gives you a very flattering look. Very different for a shirt dress, and the color, it's like this blue stripes with a floral design to it, and I thought it was so unusual. And this was around yeah, this was around €39. This is going to be a huge haul. Go grab that cup of tea because this is going to take a while. I went to which is everywhere, and obviously you have to go to Sephora. That goes without saying, alright? So first things first, I have to talk about this brand called Rituals. I'm sure you must have heard of Rituals. It doesn't have harsh chemicals. It's made out of natural products, and even their deodorant is naturally made with no parabens, no sulfate, no nothing, no poisonous stuff that goes under your arms. So I have heard so much about the Rituals deodorant and their Rituals hair care, as well as the body, you know, the body scrubs. And I'm telling you, Rituals in Spain is so bloody reasonable. You're talking about a cream that everything was below the €10 mark. And this is the organic white lotus and Yi Yen. Smells like heaven. It's like as if, you know, when you spray this on yourself, you don't even need perfume. When we went back to Valencia, we did our tour and everything. Trust me, it stayed all day. I smelled like some fresh meadows. In Barcelona and many other places in Spain, you will see, if you go to the high street where all the brands, you know, fashion and makeup is concerned, you will see a brand called Flomer. Are an Italian brand actually, but just like how Kiko is an Italian brand and that has caught up everywhere, Flomer is something that is slowly making, you know, climbing up and showing its presence in the makeup world. So when you go there, do check out Flomer because they've got most of the stuff just like Kiko. Their quality is amazing. I checked out their eye pencils and, you know, I didn't have time, guys, you know, because I discovered Flomer very late. It is going to rain because I have picked up so many lipsticks by the bullet, guys. I don't know what came over me. I think somewhere I am going off liquid lipsticks, or that I have too many liquid lipsticks, that I am going back to the OG of lipsticks. And the one that I got was Elegant Terracotta. This is the deluxe cashmere lipstick, and what I loved about this lipstick is, though it is matte, it is extremely creamy and very comfortable, and it lasted me for a very long time. And she was telling me actually that this is their fastest selling color. I forgot to show you one more item that I got, and that is this white top that I picked up from Madrid from a vintage shop. Embellishment and patchwork. And just like Barcelona, when you go to Madrid, do not forget to go to Gran Via. It's a place that has got everything, guys. Just like how, I won't say as much as the Gothic area, but Gran Via is the place to shop. If you want to get your vintage stuff, you want to get shoes, you want to get you know, outfits, high street fashion, as well as a mix of all the makeup that I'm showing you right now, your Sephora, everything. It's all there at Gran Via. Then I went to Sephora and I had to pick up the Sephora mask. Another thing that I picked up from Sephora is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita 2. I have Lolita 1. Such a hyped about liquid lipstick. I'm gonna swatch this one for you. It's such a pretty peachy terracotta, you know. So that is Lolita 2. It's really beautiful. This Urban Decay 24/7 glide on, you know, slide on pencil, which you guys know Perversion is one of the best. Perversion is one of the best eye pencils out there, and I picked up a smoky gray color instead of a black, and the name of the shade is called Smoke. So I picked up this thing called Noisette Hazelnut 40. This was like a compact that I did not have. My compact, my Bare Minerals, is running out right now. So she told me that this was pretty good, and this was around, I don't know how much it is, guys, but I will leave that in the info bar as well. This is the 8 Hour Wear Mattifying Compact Foundation. Then I picked up 3 of the Sephora cream lip stains, which, guys, for me, they are absolutely remarkable. I love the cream lip stains, and the ones that I picked up is Copper Blush. I picked up Dark Red, and I picked up Coral Sunset, which I am so happy that I picked this one up. I went and I picked up a beauty blender because I haven't had a beauty blender for God knows how long. I've always used other sponges, especially from Real Techniques. So I saw this and I was like, okay, you know what, I have to go back to the original beauty blender because this is the OG and this is the best. Because I heard Farah Dukai talk so much about this, and this is the Sephora cleansing milk in rose, and she said that this was the best cleansing milk because even the most toughest of, you know, mascara or lipstick and whatever comes out with such ease with this. So I wanted to give it a try. So the last makeup item from Sephora is this gel eye pencil which that girl told me to pick up, because the Sephora gel eye pencil, I wanted the Marc Jacob one, but the Marc Jacob was so bloody expensive, and Marc Jacob Beauty is cruelty free, by the way. This is deep green. When you go to Sevilla, you have to go to this place because it's like this entire center. It's not like a shopping mall, but it's this center filled with shops and, you know, pubs and coffee shops and restaurants where you can just sit, aram se, sip your amazing coffee that you get from Spain, walk around from shops, check out the souvenirs, go and check out the street performances. Yeah, so I picked up this fan which is so symbolic to the flamenco dancers, and I picked this one from Sevilla. This was around, I think this was around 5 euros or something. No, this was around 10 euros or something, because what I saw out there people doing is they stick this in the wall. I picked up this very cute mug. I love collecting, you know, teacups and coffee mugs, but I thought instead of getting a magnet from Sevilla, why not pick up like one of those flamenco dancers on a teacup. It comes with a very tiny baby spoon. Can you see that? How pretty is this mug? And it's really nice, you know, if you just want to pick up something different other than a magnet, because I already picked up magnets from various other places. You will also see flowers like this. Now this is very symbolic to the flamenco dancers as well, but I thought for my future tutorials it would be nice to pick up some really huge ass flowers. But also I picked up the flower clips that you get everywhere, especially this souvenir shop. When you go to this place, I'm going to write the souvenir shop right now, and as well as in the info bar, go check it out, because the people out there who are selling their things, they are much more kinder than every other souvenir shop that had slight attitude problem. Really nice when you want to tie your hair and you just have this clip on. It just makes your head look nice. Then I picked up like a shopping bag, but I saw this and I love the floral print onto it and this flamenco dancer right over here. 3 of them, and I did not see a bag like this in any other souvenir shop. Now if you love espadrilles, you should go to Spain and you should buy plenty of it, because it is being sold in each and every nook and corner of every city in Spain. Closed shoe like that is not my cup of tea, only because I've got a wide large feet, but I found an espadrille kind of a sandal which I thought was absolutely pretty. The shop that we went to is called Zap Shop, and it is there in Madrid, and you really need to check out this shop, guys, because it is made in Spain, these shoes, and especially the espadrilles, and they've got so many beautiful sandals and boots and you know, footwear for women as well as for men, and we went completely crazy. Light as a freaking feather, but look at the color. I don't have anything of this color. It's a turquoise, that perfect turquoise color. So bloody comfortable, guys. It's so light, and this I got in a size 9. I'm 8, I took a 9 because I wanted, you know, my feet to be a lot more comfortable, because I didn't want the strap to bite me at the back. And so I picked up this for sure. If you go to the Gothic Square, you will see this place called Gothic. Alright, it's a shop that sells every bloody product, such as MAC. It sells Max Factor. It sells Makeup Forever. It's got Crayolan. It's got Barcelona's own makeup. You would see it is filled with makeup artists buying everything in bulk, you know. So it's almost like a beauty mart where you get everything, authentic stuff, not fake. I was so excited to see the amount of Crayolan, you know, cosmetics out there, the brand. But I picked up the shade 5W. This was my shade that really suited me, so I picked this one up. 2 alcohol bottles. Now everywhere that Giri and I travel to, we will go and get a wine, something that is alcohol related and something that is made in that, you know, city itself. We went to Valencia. We had a paella, or how they call it as paella, from Valencia, because paella is made in Valencia. Before we left, they gave us a drink. It was almost like, you know, a palate cleanser kind of a drink. After you finish everything, they just give that shot to you in a shot glass, and it's called Mistela, and we had that. When I drank, it was the smoothest alcohol shot I have ever had. It was so smooth, guys, so delicious. It had almost like a licorice candy flavor to it, and they said that I had to take down the name from the person, and they said that it is sold in Valencia much more. I mean, you can get this anywhere in Spain, but this one in particular in Valencia, there is a market called it's called the Center Market, yeah, where if you are into food, you're into alcohol, you're into anything that is food related, that is the place to be. When you go to Spain, this is the drink that you really need to go and get. In Sevilla, they make orange perfume, orange scented candles, everything that has got the fragrance of orange in it. But in Valencia, what they do is they make a liquor made out of orange. It's their orange liqueur. This, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is Igua Valencia Citrus Secret. Anyway, it's delicious, and so when you go to Sevilla or you're going to Valencia, please make sure that you pick up an orange liqueur from there. You would get saffron here, but it's bloody expensive. For about €5 I got a box of saffron, and I bought this because it just adds that color and that little flavor to paella dishes as well as biryani. And I plan to make a paella dish for you guys just to show you how the authentic one is made, because I got to see how it was done. Same spice market. This is something that you can pick up from anywhere, especially if you are in Sevilla or you are in Valencia. These are the spice packets of paella spice mix that you need to go and get. It is called Saffron, that is the brand name, and this is the paella spice mix. Just that's the only thing that is explained out here. There's a place called Mercadona or Mercadona, I think it must be Mercadona. It is a supermarket that sells everything that is authentic to Spain. And I spoke to a few people who went and shopped at that supermarket. They were telling me the few things that you really need to pick up from there, which is worth every penny. The coffee in Spain reminds me so much of our South Indian filter coffee, but much more stronger. So they told me to go and pick up this coffee, the picture that I'm inserting right now, the brand of this coffee. I don't know whether it would have gone in my machine because mine is something that needs to be punched. It's like a capsule one, so I did not pick that up. But from the same brand, I picked up their cappuccino. This is not like your regular cappuccino that you are used to, but this will definitely wake you up, and I absolutely love it. I cook a lot, and many a times, most of our Indian dishes, we use a lot of tomato puree, but the tomato puree that you get in Italy and you get in Spain is something else, because their tomatoes are of a different quality. Even when I picked up the tomato puree from Italy, it was so different from the tomato puree that you get here in London or in any Indian store. It is much more thicker, it's much more darker, it's much more sweeter, because tomato puree has a tendency of giving you that very sour tang to it. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but it will be there in the info bar. If you want to make your rajma or butter chicken or anything that requires color and that strong tomato flavor, you have to pick up their puree, only because a little goes a long way. It is that highly concentrated, and that's something that I've not found in any tomato puree. So please, if food is something that you're interested in, then this you have to go and pick up. I was told to pick up the paella, the rice that you get there. It's a different rice. You cannot use your usual basmati rice or broken rice or any other risotto rice. It's completely different. Paella rice is completely different. It's a little more fatter and very much sponge-like, so it absorbs all the stock when you're cooking in it. I will show you how to make one. It comes in like 5 sachets of it inside, so it is great. I mean, if it's just the two of you, or you want to feed or make it for your whole family, just one box is enough. Another thing that you have to pick up is this one called Nenuco. I don't know, I could be butchering this as well, but this one, you get it in the baby section. It reminds me of this astringent called Esquinol, which you used to get in the Middle East, but Esquinol is an astringent. It's much more stronger. Some people find it a bit too harsh on their skin. It has almost the same scent, citrusy scent, but oh, it smells so nice and fresh and so baby-like, and I loved it. I'm so glad that they recommended this to me, and just go and pick this one up, guys, because if you want to feel really fresh all day and you know that you don't have anything harmful on your body, then this is the one for you. There's so many things in the kids section that I was told works for adults as well, and I have tried it, and this is what I have been using it over there. I have hair that just tangles up into a knot for reasons unknown. It has a life of its own. No matter how much I brush it or how much I try to detangle, it will still tangle up and it will still be knotted. Or if you have even a baby or you have a kid who has long hair and who has got really thick, unruly hair, and it's very hard for you to brush through, this is going to be your savior. Most of my friends out here, adults obviously, who went and bought this, they swear by it and they said that their hair completely loved it. Another thing that you need to pick up to save your hair is this a conditioner protector called Exotic. This has even UV filter. It's so light because it's almost like a milk formula. It does not make your hair sticky and it just makes your hair really soft and shiny. They make their own makeup as well. They have a makeup counter and obviously you get your Maybelline and you get your L'Oreal and all, but they have their own authentic brand that you need to go and pick up. And my friends told me that the compact powder and the loose powder and few of the lipsticks that they picked up from there they were one of the best they have ever used. And they are the ones who go and buy all the Laura Mercier and they buy all, you know, the Charlotte Tilbury, and they said that they still swear by the compact that you get from there. So the first thing that I went and picked up is from this brand called Deli Plus, or Deli Plus. I think maybe it's Deli Plus or Deli Plus, I have no idea. A compact with an SPF of 25. I was shopping and I was so totally confused because they don't know English, they can't help you, you have to swatch and you have to do everything, you know, on your own. There was a girl finally, God bless her soul, she knew how to speak in English and I was like, oh my god, you know English, please help me. And she was laughing and she really helped me pick up the best. And she told me that she always goes and she picks this one up. But I wanted also, you know, just a powder, a pressed powder. So I picked up from the same brand, Deli Plus or something, color. It's called Deli Plus Color. And I'm again in 03. What she told me was you first apply that, and then just to set your the cream press powder, you put the powder one right on top and it's just going to set your makeup even better. So this is another thing that you can pick up. Now Look Expert is made in Germany, but you know it is sold mostly in all of the Spain pharmacy. I've not even seen this over here in London, but apparently their eye pencils are very nice. They're very creamy and they're long lasting, and I have tried it and it did not smudge at all. I picked up a metallic kind of a green. It doesn't have a shimmer, but it's, I mean, can you see that? It's really nice. It's quite smooth, you know, look at that. Muted green color with a little sheen onto it. I picked up 3 lipsticks which my friend told me to pick up. The one is Color Magico. It is a brand that is made in Spain as well. This is like a blue lipstick and this reminds me of the, you know, the frog lipstick, the one that was really green and you felt as if it's going to be green on your lips, but when you apply there is absolutely no color, but the natural color of your lips just starts to come out. That's what that girl said that this does, and she loves it, so I picked it up. Always trust a person that, you know, knows her makeup from Spain or from the city that she belongs to. And the next one I picked up is same thing from Deli Plus. This is their Satin Finish Matte, another lipstick by the bullet. So I picked up this because it had a very creamy finish to it. Let me just swatch this for you. Oh, look how creamy this one is. Look at that color, so beautiful. She told me to pick up the matte lipstick as well from the same brand, and I picked up this Terracotta Nude matte lipstick. I love my terracottas. And let me swatch this one for you. You see that? That's what it looks like. The package also looks very lush and luxurious and very beautiful. From Valencia, when I went to the market area, the 2 things, homeware stuff that I picked up. One is this little casserole dish. So what they do is they put olives over here, and in this little tiny bowl, they put toothpicks, and over here they put the pits of the olive. So it is so nice to just, you know, when guests comes, to just serve it. The last thing I had to show you is this heavy iron cast paella dish that we picked up. I've not even taken the cover out. This particular one can be put over you know, gas burner, as well as if you have those electric burner, it will definitely go on it. It'll go in the oven as well. And we picked up a medium size because this itself, I mean, this weighed a lot. This is called paella, okay? The paella is not the name of the dish, it's the pan that it comes in. So yeah guys, that ends the haul. These are the things that I picked up from my Spain holiday. I hope you really enjoyed this. I do need to go there and pick up these key ingredients, and especially the alcohol, to just take a little shot of it. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that. In fact, I'm just going to take a shot of this right now. This drink is so sweet and oh wow, this is like the best alcohol drink I've ever had. Last one for the road. That is some good shit. What is this video all about? I better go right now because my head is buzzing. I'm a little high. Do subscribe to my channel and I shall see you very soon in my next. Bye for now.